Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth of you. Only crossing bigger and better. If you've seen anything that I've posted or stated online, I state that an atom is a circuit of matter and energy, male and female, a love knot of the good truth of all shape, form, and mass, right? That can never be destroyed. And it's only stated always one more positive than all negativity that could destroy its shape, form, and mass to one neutral nothing of it here, good as truth, always. Infinitely, okay? Now, in prehistory, okay, the world was a true reflection of the energy of the atom man applied to matter of all I am, okay? And between the pyramids, they were male and they were female, okay? And the actual pyramid grid, okay, not what history's taught you, okay, was set up to as a commemoration of Adam and Eve, okay? And I'm going to explain to you how they were set up that way, okay? And Adam, again, is a circuit of energy, right? Always one more positive than all negativity, okay? Good as the truth of its shape, form, and mass, right? Infinitely bigger and better than all negativity that could destroy it, okay? To one neutral nothing of it, just negative of it here and now, okay? Even if you split an atom only crosses to more ports and energy, which is more atom matter, okay? The bigger and better of it, okay? Now, here's the thing, okay? If an atom is only stated one more positive than all negativity, right? Good as the truth of its shape, form, and mass, right? And the world is supposed to be articulated, right? By an atom man, one more positive, good as the truth of their shape, form, and mass, bigger and better than all negativity of the here and now, right? And the Earth grid, right, has a pyramid grid that is female and a pyramid grid that is male, okay? Well, you know, if these males, right, overwhelm the female, which are the Shiva shafted pyramids with the open tops, right, then it will in return create a good force field around the Earth, absolutely positively bigger and better than all negativity, okay? And this is what the pyramids were used for, to create free energy, okay? Now, this is the absolute God's honest truth of why the pyramids were created by the men of old, right? To show their love for the mother and their father, which is Adam and Eve, which is the energy of the God of all I am, produced through Pistis Sophia, right? The matter of Mother Earth of all I am, okay? Now, what happened is, okay, the negative of the one side that weren't the positive pyramid peoples, okay, right? They were the Shivas, okay? They were Evas, okay? They were Shivas, right? And what it was is their doctrine got crisscrossed, man, in their minds, and their rulers took what they didn't understand through unenlightenment, right, and produced it with their negative, toxic snake dens, you know, pyramid dens, these female pyramid dens. Now, this is in the future, right? Maybe generation, maybe eons, who knows how this happened. But what they did, right, is that they instead of like the original pyramid scheme was set up around the world, right? The males and the females, right? You plug a male and a female into your wall, right? The male has to overwhelm the female. So you get good energy, everything, okay? So we were set up for Tesla's power, okay? But the ones, the Shivas, okay, they were of faith, right? Now they could speak, but the God Kings couldn't, okay? So all they were was a true reflection of God, right? Through the pyramid structures, okay? I mean, they were male, more positive than the negative. Female Shiva, snake dens of them, right? They was good. That was the truth. But back then, it wasn't. They weren't snake dens, okay? They were really just. They were really power stations, and they were really set up to represent God and Pistis Sophia, one together through Adam and Eve. The Adamist man of all I am, right? The good God and truth of Jesus Christ of all I am. One more positive than all negativity, right? When crisscross with all, just always adding up all, only bigger and better until all the negative just subtracts to one neutral nothing, man. You hear me? You can't suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of that. But because somebody got in power, something happened. Okay, something happened. Somebody got in power, right? Shiva, whatever it was, right? They sacked the world. A negative. You feel me? They sacked the world a negative. So it was lights out on the positive pyramids. It was lights out on a free energy grid. It was a snake bite faithful world from that point on. You hear me? Listen to me. If Adam would have crossed Eve back one more positive, right? When they were crisscrossed with all nutty, fruity, devilishly, delusional, faithful negativity, well, we wouldn't be dealing with a bunch of bushwhacking snakes of faith right now. That's for sure. That's a fact of God check. I would not be here and now, right here and now, telling you how to infinitely make it forever. And absolutely telling you how you infinitely won't, man. You hear me? If you don't know how to bring what you are of faith back one more positive, to always be good as truth, with all you are, to only bigger and better. See, all faith, even at its most positive, right, is a lie on the good truth of you, because it doesn't know that to be more positive always is the only good truth of you than all negativity. So because your faith doesn't know that, right, it's always a snake. It's a negative snake bite to you. See, negativity has a bite to it. Positive energy doesn't have a bite. That's the good truth of everything. Only getting bigger and better. It's the best feeling ever. But all negativity is a snake bite, you see? And that snake bite is from the blinding, sighting reality check of it, okay? And that's why you're sinless. You need to hallucinate less and bring all you are of a negative way back more positive always. That's the only way you can add up, stay, or be good as truth to an absolute bigger, better of you here and now. And the negativity has to subtract to one, neutral nothing. Okay? God is the good of all I am, right? To only stay connected to God is to only cross one more positive than all negativity. It's the only way to stay connected good with God as truth, right? Stay, be, or cross to an absolute bigger, better of you only adding up here and now than a negative way. Listen, if you're adding up, it's impossible for you to be subtracting to one neutral nothing. Again, all faith is a lie that teaches you that things cross bad and neutral. So none is just bringing everything they are of negativity back one more positive, right? The only way you can add up, stay, or be good as truth, golden to an absolute bigger, better of you here and now, always and forever, lasting with peace, infinitely forever. And that is a fact of God check. If you go through my videos, right, you will see that I state, right, that Adam came to himself in the garden, okay? And when he came to himself, right, he knew he was an Adamite man, created to never be destroyed. He was created good as truth, right? So he had a sense of his nobility. But he was also created as the God and King of all, God, truth, reality check. And whatever happened in prehistory to cause that Shiva shaft on existence, right? And the Evas to conquer us, right? Had to do with the manipulation of that pyramid, that female pyramid grid. Because if you look at all things electrical, it's female, it's a negative. So instead of them knowing that that's part of the working matrix of God being good as truth, right? For that circuitry, right? They perverted the circuitry of God, man. They perverted the circuitry of Eve, man. You hear me? They perverted the circuitry of matter and spirit applied to it. They perverted all God, truth, reality with these snake dens, man. And it's an affront. It's an affront. You hear me? Look, man. Listen to me. In stone around the world is the good God and truth of the love of God and Pista Sophia, energy to matter. And these pyramids were created male and female, right? Not only as a memorial to God and Sophia, but also to Adam and Eve, to the Adamist man of all I am, to show this world, man, we were created one more positive, man, than all negativity, man. We weren't created to be consumed as in of snakes of faith, man. We were created rightfully, truthfully, man, to only cross bigger and better as bonded matter of energy forever. You hear me? All things negative and female, right? No bad way. Just negative and female, man. They took and they perverted, and they took and they destroyed the beauty, the harmony. I mean, this is a beautiful story, man. If you can read the rocks, if you can look at it, listen to me, man. Look at me. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's the story of God's energy to the matter of creation of existence, man. To the life of all we are, man. To the way we're supposed to be, man. With all things matter, man. With all things negative. Only absolutely bigger and better. One more positive, always good as truth. They snaked it, man. They snaked all paradise fools. That's all they were. They're just fucking blind fools. Just like any other blind fucking fool running around here doing something stupid. And I keep putting these videos out, man. I keep telling people more and more. Waiting on somebody to get at me. I don't know. I mean, how much can you get at other people? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to loot the spot, though. I know this. I'm looting this spot. Because in reality, she just went on my shirt. These men and these women, they dying fools. They're dying for snakes, man. You know what I mean? You're dying for snakes. You're dying. You're being snaked, man. You hear me? I'll tell you something, man. My son loves Grand Theft Auto. And he loves to play fighting games, and he loves all that new stuff. Okay, now some of this stuff is age sensitive, but how can you get around it? I mean, really, how can you get around it? If your kids go to school and everybody, and you can say, okay, well, you don't have to fall in step with that, okay, but you can't be out of step with it, right? So you have to have a bigger, better understanding of it all, and when you do, you have to be able to present that to whatever child or whoever, man. But you know what I told my son, man? And I'm going to tell you folks this because I know this. I'm going to tell this to you military people. Tell this to you people, man. You hear me? When you got some fucker sitting somewhere blowing up people 1,000 miles away, or taking somebody into a cell, right? Lock them up for 30 years, man. No, you're not only snaking yourself, you're snaking them. Our babies are being taught to shoot guns, right? That can kill people in faraway lands just by playing video games. They're being sold, right? That murder, mayhem, and stealing, right? Is okay in some sort of delusional, whacked out way, but it ain't. This ain't okay, man. This ain't okay. This ain't okay to say to your kids, man, when they turn 18, right? That it's good to die for your country. It's not. Not when you weren't created to die. It's good to cage and enslave and sell out your fellow man. This is all for the sake of what? Freedom? What the fuck freedom is this, man? You have no freedom. You people are sick. You're sick. And you're sick because I sat here and checked you with it. Checked you every way I could. Fuck your militaries, man. Fuck your prisons. Fuck your police. You better get with reality check before your lives are fucked forever. That's a fact.